The Forgotten Friend. In a small English village, nestled among rolling hills and blooming meadows, there lived a group of children who were inseparable. Among them was a boy named Thomas, a kind-hearted child with bright eyes and an infectious smile. Thomas was known throughout the village for his generosity, always willing to lend a hand or share what little he had. His closest friend, William, was quite the opposite, quiet and reserved, often overshadowed by the more outgoing children in the group. Despite their differences, Thomas and William had been friends since they were toddlers, spending countless afternoons exploring the woods and fields around their homes. They had shared secrets, dreams, and adventures, each promising to stand by the other no matter what life threw their way. As they grew older, however, the dynamics within the group began to shift. Thomas's kindness and easygoing nature made him more popular, and soon, he found himself surrounded by new friends. They were louder, more confident, and seemed to have an endless supply of exciting stories to tell. Slowly but surely, Thomas began to spend more time with them, caught up in the thrill of being part of the in crowd. William, on the other hand, faded into the background. He watched as Thomas, his closest companion, drifted away, becoming more distant with each passing day. The quiet boy tried to reach out, but every time he did, he found Thomas too busy or too distracted to notice. The once strong bond between them weakened, and William, feeling forgotten and alone, retreated into his own world of books and solitary walks. Months turned into years, and the gap between Thomas and William grew wider. Thomas, now a young man, had everything he thought he wanted: popularity, laughter, and a life filled with constant activity. But something was missing. In the quiet moments, when the laughter faded and the noise of the world subsided, Thomas felt a deep, nagging emptiness. He couldn't quite put his finger on it, but it was there, gnawing at the edges of his happiness. One day, as he walked through the village, he passed the old oak tree where he and William had once spent hours talking and dreaming. Memories came flooding back, memories of simpler times, of a friendship that had meant more to him than he had ever realized. It was then that Thomas understood what he had lost. In his pursuit of new friends and exciting experiences, he had left behind the one person who had always been there for him, the one who had truly understood him. Determined to make things right, Thomas set out to find William. He searched everywhere, asking around the village and retracing the steps of their childhood. When he finally found him, sitting quietly by a stream where they had once played, Thomas felt a pang of guilt. William looked older, more reserved, but his eyes still held the same warmth that Thomas remembered. With a heavy heart, Thomas sat down beside him and began to speak. He apologized for forgetting their friendship, for getting caught up in the fleeting allure of popularity, and for not realizing sooner what truly mattered. William listened in silence, his expression unreadable. When Thomas finished, the silence stretched on, and for a moment, he feared that he had lost his friend forever.